Hello everyone, I am Kiran Joshi. Hope you all are safe and sound. Children, this is the first video of class 6 geography chapter 6 major landforms of the earth. Children, you know that the surface of the earth, that is lithosphere, is not the same everywhere. In some places there are mountains, in some other places there may be plains or plateaus or hills. These are some of the landforms of the earth. Now the question is, how are these landforms formed? Children, actually these landforms are the result of continuous movement and changes on the surface of the earth, and these changes occur due to two types of processes. The first type of process is internal process. Internal processes are due to tectonic or internal forces that act from within the earth in the form of continuous movement. It results to sudden changes on the face of the earth. At several places, the earth's surface uplifts or sinks and thus leads to the formation of mountains and valleys. The second process is the external process. This process is the continuous wearing away and rebuilding of the land surface. In this way, external process includes two processes. One, erosion, means wearing of surface. By this process of erosion, the land surface becomes lowered. Through the process of deposition, the land surface is rebuilt. These two processes, that is the process of erosion and the process of deposition, are carried out by running water, wind and ice. For example, rain, wind and the running water of rivers erode the mountains and the highlands, and then the eroded particles are carried and deposited further down to form plains. Thus, through the internal and external processes, various landforms are formed. These landforms, on the basis of their elevation, means height, and slope, can be grouped or classified as mountains, plateaus and plains. So children, let's learn about these three landforms one by one. First, we'll see what is a mountain. So, a mountain is a natural elevation of the earth's surface rising high above its surroundings. The summits, means the peaks of the mountains, are usually small or narrow and the bases are broad. As the mountains are higher than the surrounding area, the climate is cold there. In some mountains, glaciers are found. Children, glaciers are the frozen rivers of ice. Some mountains are found under the sea also. Children, in mountainous tracts, the climate is harsh and life is hard. Due to steep slopes, land available for farming is quite less. Therefore, less people live in the mountainous region. When mountains are found in a line, it is called mountain range. There are many mountain systems in the world that have a series of parallel ranges. These parallel ranges may spread over hundreds of kilometers. Children, Himalaya mountain range of Asia, Alps mountain range of Europe and Andes mountain range of South America are examples of such mountain systems. Mountains differ in their heights and shapes. Some are very high and some relatively short. Some mountains have pointed peaks while some have rounded tops. Some mountains have steep slopes while some have gentle slopes. Children, now let's learn the types of mountains. So, on the basis of origin, there are three types of mountains: fold mountains, block mountains and the volcanic mountains. Children, fold mountains are formed by the upliftment and folding of land masses. When two tectonic plates move towards each other, the place where the two plates meet or converge gets compressed. The crust along the point of convergence gets folded, resulting in the formation of fold mountains. The Himalayas and the Alps are young fold mountains. It means the Himalayas and Alps were formed in the recent geological past. These mountains have rugged or uneven relief and high conical peaks. The Aravalli range in India is one of the oldest fold mountain ranges in the world. The Aravalli range has been worn down or lowered greatly because of the continuous process of erosion over millions of years. The Ural Mountains in Russia and Appalachians in North America are also examples of very old fold mountains. They have been worn down considerably and therefore have low elevation and rounded features. The second type of mountains are block mountains. Block mountains are formed when large areas get broken and displaced vertically. In this process, the uplifted blocks or parts of the land are called horsts, and block mountains and the subsided part or lowered blocks are called graben or rift valley. The Rhine Valley and the Vosges mountain in Europe are examples of the rift valley and block mountain respectively. The third type of mountains are the volcanic mountains. They are formed due to volcanic activity when magma escapes to the surface of the earth through an opening called a vent. Magma that reaches the surface of the earth is called lava. The lava cools and hardens to form lava sheets. Then several layers of such lava sheets deposited on top of each other form volcanic mountains. If the magma is thin and flows easily, gently sloping mountains are formed. For example, Mauna Loa in Hawaii. And if the lava is thick and sticky, the mountains formed are cone shaped with steeply sloping sides. For example, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan. So children, this was about the types of mountains. Mountains are very useful. They are called the storehouse of water. Several perennial rivers originate from mountain glaciers. Many freshwater lakes and springs are also found in mountains. Dams and reservoirs are built and the water is used for irrigation and generation of hydroelectricity. The river valleys and terraces are used for growing crops. Mountains are rich in flora and fauna. The forests here provide various products such as fuel, timber, lac, nuts, fruits, gum, medicinal herbs and fodder, etc. Mountains and their valleys encourage tourism as well, as people visit here to enjoy the scenic beauty. Many sports activities such as paragliding, rock climbing, hang gliding, river rafting and skiing are very popular in the mountains. So this was about the mountains and their usefulness. Now there are some questions for you to revise the topic. First question is, name the major landforms of the earth. Second question, distinguish between internal process and external process responsible to form various landforms. Third question, name the three types of mountains. Give two examples of each. Fourth question, how are mountains useful to humans? Children, if you found this video helpful and wish to watch more of such content, do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have any queries or comments, please post them in the comment section below. Thank you.